So, my journal arrived today. And I should be honest with you up front, this is my first one. I have never kept a journal in my life. Which is exactly why I spent the last few days falling down a rabbit hole, trying to work out how to actually do this properly, before I write a single word in it. Because here's the thing I kept running into. Everyone tells you to journal. Almost nobody tells you how. And I really did not want to become the person with a beautiful, empty notebook who quit on day 4. So here's what you're getting. The 5 mistakes that quietly kill a journaling habit. How to pick the 2 reasons you're actually doing this. The exact pages to write for each one. And 5 formats for when the blank page wins. 2 things to watch for on the way. There is one piece of journaling advice that is absolutely everywhere online, and the research says it actively backfires. And there's one thing that matters more than any technique in this video, which, spoiler, is not the writing. First question I had was the obvious one. Does this actually do anything, or does it just feel productive? Turns out it's one of the most tested things in psychology. Back in the 80s, a researcher named James Pennebaker ran a simple experiment. Write for 15 to 20 minutes, for 3 or 4 days in a row, about something that genuinely bothers you. Don't stop, don't edit. That protocol has since been through well over 100 randomized trials. And the results keep showing up: lower stress, better mood, sometimes even measurable physical health effects. But here's the part everyone skips. It wasn't the writing that did it. In the studies, the people who improved were the ones whose writing changed over the days, from pure complaining into cause and effect. Because, realize, understand. So journaling isn't magic. Explaining things to yourself on paper is. And that means how you write matters more than whether you write. Chapter 1. What almost everyone gets wrong. To make this make sense, meet Ria and Mira. Both of them journal every single day. Only one of them is actually getting anything out of it. And honestly, left to myself, I'd have been Ria. Mistake 1. No intention. Ria opens the book and writes whatever falls out. Mira takes 10 seconds first and asks, "What am I here for today? Am I offloading something or getting clear on something?" 10 seconds changes the entire entry. Mistake 2. 3 lines and done. Grateful for coffee. Drink 2 liters of water. It looks beautiful. It does nothing. The shift happens on page 2, when your hand is still moving and the polite version of your thoughts has run out. Mistake 3. Never reading it back. Ria is on her 3rd full journal and has never reopened one. That's where the gold is. Your patterns are in there. Mira rereads hers every Sunday, which is how she worked out that her bad weeks always start with 2 nights of bad sleep. Mistake 4. Venting and stopping there. Ria vents for pages, closes the book, and is still furious. Mira vents too, then writes 1 more line. So, what do I actually want to do about this? Venting empties you. The line after it moves you. That line is the whole Pennebaker effect in 1 sentence. Mistake 5. Writing wishes. Ria writes lists. I want more money. I want a better job. And I'll come back to why that one is a bigger problem than it looks. Chapter 2. Choose what you're actually here for. This is the part 1 got wrong first. I assumed you just start writing. You don't. Because there is no single right way to journal, and every video telling you there is selling you their way. The right way is whichever one matches what you're actually here for. So pick that first. There are basically 5 jobs a journal can do. Growth, becoming someone you respect. Clarity, getting honest about what you actually want. Rewiring, dragging your limiting beliefs into the light. Inspiration, clearing the noise so ideas can land. And self-understanding, finally spotting your own patterns. You want all 5. I wanted all 5. Pick 2, maybe 3. Because if you try to do everything every night, journaling becomes a 40-minute chore, and you'll quit by Thursday, which is the exact thing I'm trying to avoid. Mine, for now, are growth and self-understanding. I want to actually follow through on the things I say I'm going to do, and I want to know why I keep dropping the ones I don't. In 6 months, it'll probably be something else, and that's completely normal. Chapter 3. What to actually write. If you picked growth, this is mine, so I'll go first. A tiny daily checklist, a weekly progress page, and a standing appointment to reread. Every Sunday, 3 questions. What worked? What didn't? And what am I repeating? That third question is the one that stings, and it's the one that pays. If you picked clarity and goals, this is the advice I promised you at the start. The one that's everywhere and backfires. Writing out your dream life in present tense as if it's already happened. It feels amazing. But researcher Gabrielle Eddingen found that people who only fantasized about the outcome actually did worse. They lost less weight. They got fewer job offers. Because your brain treats the fantasy like it already happened and quietly lets the pressure out. What works is her method, WOP. Wish. Outcome. Obstacle. Plan. So, write the wish. Write how good the outcome feels properly in detail. Then immediately write the obstacle, the real one, usually yourself. Then one if then plan. If it's 11 p.m. and I haven't written, then I write 3 lines and go to bed. Same dreaming, plus the honest half. That combination beats visualizing alone in trial after trial. If you picked rewiring, write the fear down in plain words. I'm scared this will fail. I'm scared people will find me cringe. Then underneath, write the best case. Same situation, honest opposite ending. You're not lying to yourself. You're showing your brain the other branch. If you picked inspiration, free writing. No structure, no neat handwriting, no rules. The classic version is Morning Pages from Julia Cameron. 3 pages, longhand, first thing, before your brain has its defenses up. Empty your head, then keep going for 1 more paragraph. That's usually where the idea is hiding. And if you picked self-understanding, my other one, stop describing the day and start interrogating it. Not I had a bad day, but what exactly set it off? What did I do next, and have I seen this before? That's the causal language the research kept pointing at. You're building a case file on yourself. Chapter 4. 5 formats if the blank page still scares you. 1. Prompt journaling. You don't have to write daily. Show up when you've got a good question. 2. Letters to your younger self. Tell them what you're building. It hits differently. 3. Rapid logging from the bullet journal method. A dot is a task, a circle is an event, a dash is a note. Brutally fast and perfect on the days you have nothing to say. 4. Tomorrow planning. Every entry is, here's tomorrow and here's exactly how I'll do it. You set your focus before the day even starts. 5. The What If Journal. Take a life you fantasize about but don't quite believe yet. Write it at the top of the page and follow it honestly. What if I moved? What if it worked? What would have to be true? It's the cheapest way to try on a life. And last thing, how to not quit. Same time, same place every day, attached to something you already do. Mine is right after I put my phone on charge. 5 minutes is a valid entry. A bad entry beats a skipped one. Never miss twice. 1 day off is life. 2 days off is a new habit forming in the wrong direction. And put the reread in your calendar because willpower will not remember it. So that's the plan. Pick your 1 or 2 reasons. Pick the pages that match. Right past the point where it still feels neat. And ask why, not just what. And that other thing I promised, the one that beats every technique in this video, it's this. Go back and read it. Not the writing. The rereading. That's the part everybody skips, and it's the part where you finally catch yourself in the act. Page 1 is tonight. I have genuinely no idea whether I'll still be doing this in a month, so I'll report back either way. If you're starting too, tell me in the comments what you're journaling for. Let's be beginners together. Happy journaling!